All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Market Trading. I'm your host, Tone Vays. Started off a little bit early today due to some crazy moves in Bitcoin and perhaps in the stock market when it opens. Lots of stuff going on. Completely crazy morning. I am in a bit of a construction zone, so hope the audio comes in clear. I'll put the mic closer to me this time, so hopefully that helps. Once again, man, I don't know. The last two mornings, I literally needed 30 minutes to get my computer up and running because it just doesn't start up. So I got to figure out a way for my computer not to turn off at night so that it actually works the following morning without doing a system restore. So it's just a bit of a headache. So we'll see how I resolve that issue. Also this morning, shout out to Timur Rajabov, I think currently the 11th player in the world or 10th player in the world in chess, Grandmaster. He's been covering the World Chess Championships between the Pumyachi and Ding, Chinese against a native Russian. So crazy. This was a crazy game. I was listening to some of it this morning on my phone as I was trying to get the computer up and running. So check it out. Follow his channel. He's a supporter of this channel. He watches my channel. I've communicated with him. Hopefully our paths will cross. Maybe I'll get him to come to one of the events. So it's great. It's always great to know a top 10 world chess player. It gives me a shout out anytime I comment during the live stream. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you care about chess. There were some crazy moves. He was just going nuts like 15, 20 minutes ago when there was a weird move. I can probably speed this up. All right, here. I think it's coming up right here. Let me see. How's the audio? Oh, here we go. And then we'll go on with the charts. How to speed this up. Oh, my audio coming through? What's going on?
Want to defend when both players are actually missing their goal in this position. What was the rook before move, guys? Let's see before. How was it? So it takes g5, e5, and of course hanging. Yeah, and then takes the set. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the point of rook e4 here, guys, rook e4 was to play g5 and after g5.
Oh, why is my audio so bad on the speaker? That's weird. The dying?
Yeah. So the game, see. Connections are not working. Games are not there. So come back to the previous song. They're not playing the song. This F5. How's that possible?
Anyway. Oh, this is not good if the speaker's not working. I was gonna play something else today.
Connections are not working. The games are not there.
That's weird. Hold on, let me cut this off. That was weird. My speaker's not working. Let's go to the charts. Hey, Lamb, thank you for the support. Let me hold on a second. At 9 a.m., I need to play a video, and I really wanted the speaker to be working, because if it's not, I'm gonna turn off the speaker, and I'm gonna charge it. All right, see how it goes. All right, we're gonna do charts, but at 9 a.m., we're gonna run the premiere. So the game's going on. Looks like Dean's gonna win this one after the game was lost for him. So really, really just crazy World Chess Championship that I'm trying to pay attention to. So also today at 9 a.m., we're gonna watch the premiere Before 9 a.m., we're going to do chart. Where's the Financial Summit YouTube channel? There it is. The testimonial video is premiering at 9 a.m. So I want to catch that live. So it'll be cool. Okay, charts. Most important chart is the position chart. I made it very clear yesterday that I was not going to assume that the candle was going to close in a poor fashion, and I was going to hope and pray that the ending of the candle would be bullish so that I can avoid taking profit on the profitable position of 100% allocation in Bitcoin in a position style retirement portfolio. And our prayers were answered. Now, our prayers were answered thanks to the collapse of First Republic Bank, but we will get there to that chart in a second, especially after the market opens. But in the meantime, if I remove the price from the chart, and this is something I learned from Tyler Jenks, when in doubt, get rid of the price, get rid of the candles, and look at your moving averages. The current 4-day candle is rising to the point where the moving averages may not cross over. And that is why I stayed patient and did not panic in the bullish position. Now, this comes with good and bad by staying patient. I did enter the 100% position a day late, but I'd rather be a day late than wrong. So I'd rather make sure for the same reason. I wanted to give it a little extra time and make sure that I don't look like an idiot panicking on my position an hour before the market reversed. Okay, so our position remains 100% bullish, and I am expecting this candle to perhaps even go up some more today. This is a direct result of First Republic Bank and more problem in the banking sector. Now, I did say that I don't expect any more banks to fail, but First Republic obviously didn't count because everyone expected that to fail a month ago. And it's finally happening right now. Meanwhile, let's see what the Fed statistics are. I actually want to see this after the market opens. What is the expectation? As you can see, the expectation is not what I've been expecting. I was very surprised that there was such confidence that the Fed was going to raise interest rates by 25 basis points. In fact, a few days ago, there was even some percentage points that they were going to raise 50 basis points. And this was all the way up to 90. And it was actually above 100%, right? Because this was at 90, and then there's a 10% chance it was going to be 50 basis points, and there was a 0% chance it was going to be no raise. Now we're back to a 24% chance that there's not going to be a raise. Now, I think the Fed should not raise interest rates this term. I think the Fed is breaking shit in the banking sector, and they should slow their roll. But very likely they will raise it 25 basis points. Let's go to the weekly chart. So last week, we had a disastrous week. This is only Tuesday, and anything can happen. But you can see that this week has already recovered almost all of the losses of last week. However, we did break the MRI count. Breaking the MRI count is not necessarily a bad thing. We never got a red star candle on a weekly scale. I think we got it for a couple of hours, but it certainly didn't hold. And you need to be somewhat certain that it's going to hold in order to take on the short trade. But with two levels of support directly below it, with the moving average and the lucid SAR, I certainly wasn't ready to short Bitcoin. I was looking for this to be a pullback. Now, the most incredible chart is, of course, the daily chart. And the MRI has once again proven what an incredible indicator it is. Even when the analyst of the MRI, in this case, this particular analyst of the MRI, though I may not even be the best trader of the MRI has now been around for so long, and there are people that trade it religiously, that there's probably traders out there that traded better than me. And I always, I look, I take the MRI very, very seriously, but I do pay attention to the chart pattern, to the candlestick pattern, to the price action. And the price action is more important to me than the MRI. And the price action right here, when we were sitting right at support, even though we were sitting at support, which is bullish, and the MRI is bullish, the most important part of the chart is the structure of the candles. And the structure of the candles was not bullish. That is why I, of course, would not have gone short, but I certainly wasn't rushing into a long trade. However, I was already in the long trade, 100% long in the 100% long trade. So this is the big difference. It's something I said on Spaces the other day when it came to the stock market. I said that because I was very, very vocal and bullish about the stock market reversing here in October, I remain bullish to this day, and I have the capital to stay bullish, which means unlike other people that could potentially be turning bullish right now, they can be wrong instantly. But I have room and capital to be wrong on the bullishness of the S&P 500 for it to fall as low as 3,920. It can fall another 5-10%. Well, maybe 4%. Yeah, maybe 5%. It can fall another 5% from here on the S&P 500, and I can then change my mind on being bullish the S&P 500, and I would still be in the green because I called this bottom in October absolutely perfectly. You can see it in on the Financial Summit Twitter as well, where we were calling for a reversal in the market in October. So meanwhile, someone else that turns bullish right now would be immediately wrong and made fun of. I still have the capital to stay bullish and not be wrong because of how perfectly I was able to call the bottom in October. Same thing with Bitcoin here. Because I am 100% long in my position, even though I was concerned on a daily scale, I certainly stayed bullish and did not exit my bullish position, not even for 5%. I waited until today. Now, had we been trading below this moving average, had we been trading around 27,200 right now, I would certainly be taking, making my position smaller in a long Bitcoin trade. But we are about to break 30,000, which is absolutely awesome. Look at this huge run up. Now, to me, this is anticipation of some panic in the stock market. Now, the stock market isn't doing all that bad today. The stock market could actually reverse, but the one stock that is having problems is First Republic Bank. Now, I don't understand why people are going nuts over First Republic Bank. First Republic Bank, between March 7th and March 13th, First Republic Bank fell 80%. And since March 13, First Republic fell an additional 10%. The problem is that in the last 24 hours, it happens to fall 50%. And this is the, this is people not paying proper attention. I don't understand why everyone is, going absolutely berserk over the stock falling 50% in the last 24 hours. Okay, but it collapsed here. Like, this is when you knew that it died. So why is, like there are certain things that people go nuts over, and happens a lot in Bitcoin. And back when I was doing the news show, the Bitcoin news brief, people are going, there's like 100 articles being written about something, and I'm like, so? Like, who cares? Why is this news? Like, I don't understand why this is a big deal. Just look at the chart. Why is this a big deal? Like, this was the big deal. The big deal was when it happened in March. Like why? Who cares? This is completely irrelevant. You should have gotten your money out of First Republic Bank. I remember in 2008, I got all my money out of the big banks. I got my money out of Bank of America. I got my money out of JP Morgan Chase, and I was working for JP. Well, I was working for Bear. Then became working for JP Morgan Chase. In 2008, I researched and I went to the small banks, the regional banks. They were a lot safer. I transferred from bank. I was banking with Bank of America back in 2008 because I used to live in Florida, and Bank of America was really, really like on every corner over there before working for the banks. So I was with Bank of America, and then in 2008, I got the hell out of Bank of America because I thought that bank was going to collapse, and I moved my money to what was that bank? Northfield. I moved my money to Northfield Bank, and now I think JP Morgan Chase is the safest bank, and you can tell by the stock. So I don't know why this is a big deal. The bank was dead. You can tell that it was dead. I mean, by the stock price. The stock price tells you a lot. Look, there's many instances where the stock price is wrong, but just like with shitcoins, it's going to be right 98% of the time. Like 98%, 99% of all shitcoins are going to go to zero. And the same thing with the stock market. Like the stock of a price will be right 99% of the time. And here's the stock of First Republic Bank. And before the problems in 2023, the stock price was already down 50%. So here's First Republic Bank from November 21 to October 22, and it fell 50%. If we look at JPM, what were the dates again? November 21. So let's just say November to November. It'll be easier to remember. November to November, 21 to 22. JPM. November to November. JP Morgan was also down 40%. Okay, so the whole banking sector took a big hit. So that's not a big deal then. But since then, you know, JP Morgan recovered, and First Republic, FRC, there it is. And First Republic continued to just crash. FDIC will probably take it over. If you are delusional enough to still have money at First Republic Bank, I mean, the FDIC will cover it, but should have gotten your money out. Should have transferred it out. Oh, it's 9 a.m. Hey guys, we need to watch something. We are gonna go over to the premiere. Oh, why is it premiering in 23 hours? That's wrong. My bad. Let me see if I can change that. I don't know why it set it to tomorrow. Could be today. We'll do it in 1 minute because I still want to be here for the opening of the. Totally messed that up. Here we go. I'm gonna comment during this. Let me turn the speaker on. Maybe it'll work better this time. And we can comment. All right, hopefully it'll start. There we go. 2 minutes. Well, that's better. Audio's better. Still staticky. What's with the static? I don't know if I have another speaker. Oh, quality should be high quality. Let me try something. I can't really speed this up because it's a live action here. Oh, oil. Let's glance at oil. We have 56 seconds. Oil is interesting. It's coming up on a daily MRI buy. I'm going to trust the MRI buy right after the gap closes. Let's see if it can rebound tomorrow. That would be super interesting. MRI buy tomorrow coming up. Glance at gold. No, that's natural gas, which is rising. Where's gold? All right, gold's hanging in there. Well, yeah, when there's the banking problems, gold will do well. And we'll be back in time for market open. All right, here we go. 12 seconds. 4. Hey, guys. Yeah, come in. Come to the Financial Summit YouTube channel. Hope the audio is good. I'll comment.
I have joined the Financial Summit
Whoa.
because it gives me a lot more insight about how to manage
Vish
my
is great.
how to manage my wealth, how to create wealth.
It's one of the guys that helps
educate
out
myself.
with
So
the Financial
there's not just
Summit
one answer
research.
to it. It's a whole cocktail of different things that you get over the 5 days to learn about new technologies that are coming out, but to also understand how people have managed their own wealth over a period of time and grow. I have met people over here who have made a lot of wealth and now managing it. I've met people over here who are in the process of making wealth and to be able to achieve that target. And in both the cases, there were so many things to learn and so many things to understand. That's the reason I have joined Financial Summit.
So I joined Financial Summit because a lot of my friends
Mary's a really cool
also
girl.
been attending, and another reason
Really
because
understands Bitcoin too.
this type of event offer you trust in trustless system. I'm very blessed to be here, and the network that you're gonna get if you attend this event is outstanding. You're gonna meet a lot of people that do traditional trading, people from traditional backgrounds in finance, also amazing influencers in crypto space. If you're looking to, for example, have your own YouTube channel, there's going to be a lot of insights, and I highly recommend it to anyone.
I joined the Financial Summit because I was looking for a group of people, like-minded people that are that come from different expertises and are doing that on a top level. And I was looking to get access to certain types of information, and I believe this is one of the only places where you can actually get that.
I joined the Financial Summit for a few reasons. Well, first of all, and that's the most important, I think, is the network of people that are here. If someone is affording themselves just
That was a really
amount of
fun
money,
session.
for the summit, it means
Right
they
there.
are seriously intended, and these are the people that have achieved some significant results in life. And it's first of all really interesting to be in the context of these people and discuss ideas with each other. That was my first motivation, like to see a lot of
New
like,
Metrics
really,
is watching.
great successful people of the crypto world. Secondly, because they
He's
come
in the
from
video.
crypto VC background,
New
and
Metrics
this
is
the
coming up.
trading community, it'll be interesting for me to see how we complement each other. So I was really impressed with how warm the audience has met my presentation about the venture capital, because I think these two areas can really be very synergistic in the future. Trade Bitcoin and crypto assets on a personal level. So I'm also here to improve my knowledge, to learn from people who really define what crypto trading is.
I wanted to attend the Financial Summit because I wanted to learn more about how to set up a hedge fund because I was managing some clients' money.
Kaizen is the
and,
definition
I
of
could not
not
fail
giving
doing
a
it
fuck
on
when he
spreadsheets,
has a
and I
microphone.
was trying to figure
He's
out
great.
how to meet some other people that have done it before and how they set up their hedge fund, what jurisdictions they do it in, how they set it up so that's compliant. I joined the Financial Summit because I've been watching Tone's channel on YouTube and because of his knowledge.
Moritz is
when
a
I came to the
professional
first
boxing
summit
trainer.
in Dubai, I was really surprised how much you can also learn from the participants.
He was
They
teaching
all
our
had
health
very great
sessions
levels
every
of
morning.
like-minded people, and then we all learn from each other. I was teaching a group of people some breath work in the
She
first
was
summit,
doing this every
and then
morning.
someone asked me to come again, and this time I've been teaching breath work every day, and today we're taking
That's an ice bath.
which we thought is really perfect for all of that.
You don't see much
And I
ice in
think
the
it's a
water
really
at
great
that
addition
point, but there it was
for
full of
summit.
ice. The ice bath was super cool.
My biggest insight.
There he
takeaway
is.
from
There's
the summit
alphanumerics.
was the connections, the personal connections that were made here. All the events that we.
Matt's gonna
and all
come on the
conferences
show,
we
talk
attended
about his
were
indicator.
spectacular, but it
It's
was
really
the
good.
after-hour stuff that I come for, and that's exceeded everything I could have imagined.
I would say just being able to diversify your network base, number one.
Chad and I were
and
on the same
number
flight there
two,
together
realizing that
from Dubai.
I came here thinking that, I was going to be, somebody insignificant, and I was going to be asking questions all the time. To have people ask you questions or whatever, it's actually like, it
There's
kind
a
of
man
humbles
crypto
you in
play
a sense
poker.
of like, wow, even the people that I, admire and aspire to be and all that are actually still learning. They actually still want to connect.
My biggest takeaway has been the amount of people I've networked with and how it's expanded my knowledge when it comes to trading. Just seeing different approaches, different methodologies, different ways of thinking about it. I feel so overwhelmed with knowledge that I don't think I could find this amount of knowledge together anywhere else. I think that just from talking to people in the trading competition
FA
and
is
seeing
great.
what they're doing, and they very open explaining how they're trading, what they're trading.
Myra's
You
been a
can
trader for a long
sort of
time. She's a
gather
poker player and
all
the
those
trader.
thoughts together and make
She
your
won
own
the trading
decision, and I think
contest.
that helped me a lot.
She took
My
my
biggest
trading
takeaway from
course
this
back in
summit,
Australia
Financial
like
Summit,
5
was,
years ago.
All the different kinds of expertises of people that are gathering around here. I mean, you have developers, you have market makers, you have hedge fund managers, you have traders. They all come together, and we are all connected because we're interested in the crypto industry. And just to be able to learn from each other and share each other's knowledge and experience, that has been simply amazing.
My key takeaway is just
Chris
looking at
Dunn
all
made
the
it.
brain power that's working in the crypto space right now, and it just makes me optimistic on the future of the space.
Chris Dunn was trading
The
Bitcoin
key takeaway
like
for me
before
here
me and
is
talking about it.
that I get to meet the people that are playing at my level or higher, or they are trying to. go in
Poker
the same
players make
direction
very
that I
good
am.
traders, in my
Okay, so
experience.
that's important. It's not necessarily that I have to network with people that's at my level only, but I also appreciate young guys. And it's just good to really meet young people that are looking to go in the same direction that I'm going. It's not just a trading or investing summit, but it's also a place where you can access other people. Because if you go out there and you meet people that are, they're managing 7, 8, 9 figures.
Dinner in the
portfolios,
cave was great.
if you don't know somebody or you don't know them personally, then the next best thing is to meet someone that does know them and make the introduction.
What's really interesting about the summit is the format where it's a week-long event. So not only are we like digesting the information in our like exchanging business cards, no, we're not just doing that. We are gelling on a much deeper level. We are able to to pick each other's brain on the topic that is really of interest for us. For example, what I'm interested in, and I think it's also way overdue, is like my social media accounts and like my brand online. So I was able to talk to Carl, to Rodrigo, to other people about
Rodrigo
like,
from Liga Crypto down in Brazil.
With Chris Dunn about how he made his like online experience and e-commerce experience for a crypto related educational products back in like 2016, 17. So that's interesting. Like you can really spend evenings with people playing poker or discussing different topics, and leave this the summit as friends and family.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to
biggest
know how
takeaway
Carl and
of
Chris built their
really
YouTube channels.
Really is to come here to be with a group of
Eunice has
people
like a
who are
million
like-minded.
followers as well, mostly
And
on
My
TikTok.
original purpose really was to see what's out there and see if I can connect with more people. In the meantime, learning something that I have never come across. And also through this summit, I realized this.
By the
is
way,
actually
they all
a good
paid to
place
be there.
learn
They
with
weren't
my
like
team.
the
Aligns with my personal goals of
influencers
bringing more women to the space.
did not get a
So
free
next
ride
time
to this
I'm doing
event.
more
Everybody
events
paid.
with me to join the summit, and we can all learn and enhance.
The Bali resort is
This place
gorgeous.
is absolutely incredible. Probably the nicest resort I've ever been to. So beautiful.
It is one of the nicest resorts in the
Each
world.
location that Financial Summit choose is absolutely unique and amazing. So this one is very special because there's so many things that you can get here besides, a lot of insights and amazing network and new information that you can get about trading and stuff. Besides that, it's absolutely beautiful. It's something that you're gonna always remember. So I would highly recommend it to anyone who never
The
been here.
Turtle
Know
release
this
is great. Every day they have like 3 or 4 turtles and you can release them into the wild.
I love the location of the place. I think the Financial Summit usually has a cool location, and this time is no different. And I also love Bali, so it's perfect.
Oh, it's like one of the best locations, but I feel like I'm not really in classes. It's sort of like a resort type of.
These are the
holiday,
villas
I
that
would
people
say.
have
Well,
at this
you're
resort.
learning and you're having a holiday at the same time. I think that's how you actually integrate what you learn even quicker.
I came to the financial summit with my partner, and when I came
Lachlan's a
home
trader.
from a lot of the conferencing throughout the day and some of
Lives
the
out in
learning
Asia.
sessions, she was just ecstatic about some of the experiences that she had, releasing turtles, visiting temples that she's always wanted to go to. And personally, I didn't want to do those things. I mean, I did want to do the turtles, but it was just such a great experience. I think you can bring your family here and they are so well taken care of. And there's a lot of care and love put in behind the scenes. And you can grow in your career, and your husband or your wife or your partner. And if you have kids, they can have a great experience as well. So you don't need to detach from your family at all. You can have as much family time as you want and experience the financial summit as well.
Oh, Bali is like paradise, and I'm from Rio, so yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah, Rodrigo has a cool
absolutely
YouTube
nothing to
channel.
compare. We are
Unfortunately,
working
it's in
paradise.
Portuguese.
Oh, I love the resort. I never thought it's amazing. It's obviously 5-star.
This was a
resort.
presidential
It's got
villa. That's where
everything.
we were like playing cards and stuff.
Personal Butler on the phone. It's a beautiful location. So many activities to do.
She cleaned up in poker.
It's one
She
of
was the
best
big
places
winner.
I've ever been.
We work a day to day in busy cities. I work in London, such a busy city, right? Start of the day, by the end of the day, you are tired, you have nothing to do. Coming to Bali to attend this event, obviously it took me some time to reach. Once I reached the relaxation, the events across the whole 5 days made me feel as if I'm not really a part of a summit itself. It felt as if I'm on a holiday, and every day, instead of getting a buffet-based breakfast, I also get buffet information and knowledge. So it's a holiday which I have learned. So that's like the perfect combination, which I feel people who have not done this before should really think about it. It's the best investment that you will make. You can buy some equities, you can buy some stocks, you can buy crypto, you might make money. You go to the financial summit, you get education, and that stays with you. There's no loss to that. So it's always a win-win situation for you guys. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the last question.
I would always recommend the financial summit to other people.
There
This
is
a
alpha
once
numerics.
in a lifetime opportunity.
She had an amazing
but
time.
it's not going to be once in a lifetime for me, because you'll see me at all of them. For those of you
Motorist, she
who've been
did
trading
play at the
for a long
unconfiscatable
time,
poker
past
tournament.
that basic level, they have moved to progress to the intermediate level. And if you want to be in the industry, and if you want to work and be around people in the industry, there's no place like the Financial Summit.
Oh, I would highly recommend Financial Summit to anyone. If you have an opportunity to come, just come, because it's very difficult to explain what you're going to get if you sign up. But if you will, just for one time, I'm sure you would return over and over again, because it's more than just the summit. It's more than just some financial talk. It's a unique experience, and you're going to enjoy it.
I would definitely recommend the Financial Summit to other people, because this is one of the very few places where you are with a group of people with really high level expertise. The fact that it's a small, relatively small group, and that you're staying here for a longer amount of period of time also means that you can really get to know each other and really get into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, she won the trading contest too.
Out of it. So whether that is trading, whether this is development of trading strategies, or other kind of software, or talking about markets, or whatever it is, that anything that is related to financial markets, this is the place to go. Looking forward to next year.
I would really recommend.
Yeah, there's the ice bath.
To other people,
Check out how much ice. It was
so much knowledge within such a
2,000
short
kilograms
amount
of ice.
And also
It took us like
gain
3
time
hours to put
that
the
you can
ice in.
learn
That's a
from,
time lapse.
and it really has a long-lasting effect, even if you just come to one event. The effects are really good. I really believe that adding the breathwork, the meditation, and the ice bath, because it creates mental clarity.
You still see some ice in that video.
To all of this, because I think this really gives you.
Yeah, Moritz is coming back to Dubai. He's going to be teaching health and wellness every morning.
Going to the next one as well. Yeah, it is one of a kind, and the kind of networking that you do here is unimaginable. Like, yeah, I'm super thankful. Please try and bring the Financial Summit to Rio, just way closer to home.
One day we'll bring it to Rio.
Well, so we don't have to wait for a whole year to come. Yeah.
I would recommend Financial Summit to everybody who wants their mental context to change to the extreme. Like, if you've had any obstacles in your professional life, and your professional life is about like trading or crypto or something of that realm, but you're feeling as if like you've like come to the ceiling and now you need to get to the next level, this is the event for you. And of course, the education in trading.
I would recommend the people that are looking to take their trading and investing to the next level to consider attending the Financial Summit, because I believe that it's a very efficient way to meet people that are in the industry and that are in the same
Dr. Ron,
the same journey that you're
the
on.
guy's hilarious.
And it really reduces the time that you have to go find these people, right? Because all those people are gathered here, and the cost of the event and everything, it kind of filters out a lot of the bullshitters, right? Because I really don't have time to go to an event to talk to a bunch of bullshitters. And my key takeaway is that if I can meet 2 or 3 people that I can add value to their lives, and they can add value or experience or knowledge to my life, then that's a win for me.
I would recommend this event for anyone that's either a beginner, intermediate, or advanced investor or trader, or if you're just working in the space and you want to connect with other people that are either influencers in the space, entrepreneurs, investors, traders. It's kind of a great mix of people here. I know a lot of effort goes into doing events like this, and I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for attending and teaching people. All right, that was it. That was actually a really fast 17 minutes. I was enjoying this video, but I was there, so I'm like reliving the moments. I'm sure everyone that was there would love to watch this video and relive their moments as well. All right, let's get back to the charts. Thank you for hanging in there with me and watching. Please go over to the Financial Summit YouTube channel if you have not yet subscribed. Now that these videos are out, we're going to start releasing educational content on this channel. I think we picked up 1 subscriber, guys. Shoot on over, subscribe, and that's where future trading education is going to be. Let's take a look at the price. Let's see if we broke 30,000 this morning. And we did. We breached 30,000 for a brief moment. The stock market opens in 9 minutes. So let's see which way the stocks go. It's a very, very interesting 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, the Bitcoin price is really up. When did we start moving to the upside? It started, well, we started rising at noon yesterday, right after the stream ended here on this channel. We started rising. And since noon yesterday, and we're not even 24 hours in, we're already up pretty much 10%. We were up 10% at one point, up almost $3,000 in the last 24 hours. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. It seems to be a discussion about scooters in the live chat. I'm sorry for boring you guys. So this was the big resistance level right here because it was the prior support. You could also lower that to the top of the range, and the break of this range that also happened to be on a green star candle started this acceleration to the upside. Man, remember what I said on Spaces? I don't know how often you guys listen to me in Spaces, but I said that I had a lot of people that were asking me, once we broke, let me go back to a higher level time frame. Right here, when we were going down, people were saying, oh, when it gets back to like 15,000, I'll buy it. And I told people it's never going to get back to 15,000. And then when it bounced off of 20 and went to 22, 23, I got the same people are saying, hey, Tone, the moment it pulls back to 20,000, I'm going to buy it. And I said, it's not going to come back to 20,000. And then like a week ago or so on Spaces, when we were around 30,000, I was saying the same thing. I had so many people that were privately DMing me, hey, Tone, listen, the moment it goes back to 25,000, I'm going to load up. And my answer was, because of you, it's not going to go back to 25,000. You're not going to get this lucky. You're not going to get another chance. And here we are, came down to just a smidge under 27 or a smidge above 27, never got to 25. And all the people waiting for 25 from 30 will not get the chance. Now they're going to, again, wait till Bitcoin gets to 34. And if they all pile in at 34, then they're going to watch it go down to 25 and get angry. Or if they don't pile in and they decide to wait to 24, the market's not going to go below 30. It's just how markets work. They make sure that you always make the worst mistake possible. That's why the best time to buy Bitcoin was always yesterday, especially when we're in a bull market. All right, well, we're going to wait 5 more minutes for the markets to open. And then I don't want to keep this more than an hour. Oh, there's one more stock I want to look at. I want to look at Fox News. So Fox fired the only person on their entire channel that was ever worth watching. So I'm not a fan of Fox. It is better than the communist propaganda channels like CNN and CBS and NBC and NBC, ABC, all of them, Disney, especially Disney, but they don't really do news. They just, they just indoctrinate your kids. But I didn't say that. Don't ban me, YouTube. But Fox was probably the best mainstream media channel, and they just fired, the only person there that was actually telling the truth. So I would love to see their stock plummet. It hasn't fallen all that much. I'm assuming this is the same Fox. I'm assuming this is Fox, the news channel. We can actually check here. Yep, that's the same Fox channel. Tucker Carlson, vulgar, offensive messages about colleagues. Who has not talked shit about their colleagues at a big corporation? Come on, give me a break. Yeah, I hope people ban Fox News as well. And stop watching mainstream media. MSCI World dropped 13%. The MSCI indices, I actually used to work at MSCI, guys. Whoa. That's MSCI stock. But MSCI has indices. Wow, look at that. MSCI crashed. They report bad earnings or something? What's going on? Yep. But they beat earnings. Revenue surprised to the downside. Okay. Yeah, I used to work at this company. They have such a bad culture. Speaking of talking shit about a company, MSCI was like work culture was not good. It was not good. Way better at JP Morgan Chase and the other companies I worked at. Wow. MSCI World. So MSCI does indices. I'm not sure how to find that though. iShares MSCI China. Maybe it's under iShares. iShares MSCI India, Mexico. Let me drop the word world. Emerging index. I mean, that's pretty much the world. More or less. Global gold miners. They're an expert at indices. They're also monopolized the risk industry, which is how I ended up there. World, no, different. Yeah, why doesn't anything come up when I do world? There they are. World Index Fund. Let's see. I don't see the 13% drop you're referring to. Number of banks decreasing over decades. Oh, yeah, no, I'm aware. Well, they don't really give out new banking licenses, right? And banks consolidate. Sorry, MSCI, not world. Yeah, okay, yeah. MSCI drop. Well, MSCI is a company, right? It's the... Yeah, I'm tired this morning. I was working late last night. Okay. Markets are opening right now as we speak. Let's go to the correlation chart. Let's open a 5-minute time frame. Boom, we're opening to the upside. What's the news this morning? Wall Street poised to open higher on upbeat Microsoft and Boeing results. That's good. S&P 500 dragged lower as just two stocks underline its performance. Conflicting news here. The news, tell me the price and I'll tell you the news. NASDAQ Brett has been wheezing. I don't know what the hell that means. A bunch of word salad. Okay, so here's our opening. The news has no idea what to do with it, but look at Bitcoin, guys. Wow, right off the MRI buy yesterday, saved in the 25th hour. Hey, thank you, T-Nick. If we rise to a new swing high this morning, there could be a 10 a.m. correction. We can go look at Microsoft and Boeing, since apparently they beat earnings. Let's take a look at First Republic Bank. See what's going on. They opened a smidge lower this morning. And I mean, they still have plenty of room to go down. I wouldn't short it. Someone can buy the company out. But I doubt it. Let's look at Microsoft. Whoa, look at that. I mean, they have a shit product. My laptop doesn't start every morning anymore, and I have to do a system restore every morning to get it working. Very bullish stuff, very bullish price. Once it breaks, I mean, look, it's at a double top. It's about to break the MRI resistance line. Very, very bullish. Joe the Toe and School Ship really need, you guys need a private room to discuss scooters? Can't believe they're still chatting about it in a live chat. Okay. I was gonna check on Boeing. Very bullish looking chart. Boeing can certainly break out. DraftKings. The NBA playoffs are a little nuts. Personally, I hate the Lakers, but they're going to win round one. Not that I'm a fan of John Morant, but I really don't like LeBron. It's I'm not a LeBron fan. I mean, if you like looking up the word Vogue in Wikipedia, where the like it should have pictures of certain people, and like LeBron James should be one of them. So DraftKings, yeah, let's look at that. DraftKings is doing well. I mean, I have been bullish on DraftKings. Look at that, new high. I thought it could pull back a little bit more to the moving averages, but it was too strong for that. So I've been bullish on DraftKings because it broke the prior swing high. I mean, this is what I kind of want to see from natural gas. If you look at the natural gas chart, it's doing what DraftKings did. That's what I want to see from natural gas. So you can compare the two charts from its structure. Very, very similar structure. I think DraftKings is bullish right here. I think Trump's company is a disaster, but it is on an MRI buy. I wouldn't buy it. Robinhood, one of my most hated companies. Hopefully this goes down. And Bitfarms. I don't know why someone said that Bitfarms might be delisted. Like, I hope it goes higher. Bitfarms looks great. All right, back to Bitcoin. All right, stock market is actually going down into 10 a.m., which is good. It's actually good. Then there could be a 10 a.m. reversal to the upside. LeBron's pretty vogue. Oh, Alibaba. Yeah, I'm supposed to look at Alibaba. A friend DM'd me the other day. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, that is a nasty looking chart. Surprising, very surprising. China is really up and coming. So I am surprised to see this. I did not expect to see a chart like this. This looks terrible. This looks terrible. You got a low right here, and we're flirting with breaking that low. That is a terrible looking chart. Not much I can say. Like I would, I mean, if I was already holding Alibaba and I held it into a big losing position, I probably would not exit here. I would just keep praying. But I would only be bullish Alibaba with a sustained close above the March highs on a weekly scale. And ideally, a sustained close above the January, like a new annual high. Like the stock just looks bad, really bad. When is Amazon's earnings? I know I contributed a lot this year already. It's coming up. Earnings tomorrow. It's coming up tonight. No, tomorrow. What's today's date? 26th? Tomorrow. It's coming up tomorrow. That's going to be big. That's the big one. Amazon's the big one. Amazon's the big one. All right, I got 5 more minutes for you guys. 5 more minutes. Once again, check out the Financial Summit. Please watch our other testimonial videos. This was the event. That was DR. This video is from DR. We're gonna change up the little video on top of on the website. We're gonna change it to like Bali stuff, just to mix it up. The Unconfiscatable is also going to take place in Las Vegas. So yeah, you can check out our playlists. We have a playlist for testimonials. There's 4 videos, and we have our promo videos. There's 3 of those. So the promos are these 2-minute videos, 1 from each event, Dubai, DR, and Bali. And our playlist for testimonial videos, there's 4. They're a little bit longer. That was the original Bali, and that's the new Bali. I actually got to probably put them in reverse order. But yeah, the DR testimonial was cool also. So yeah, so check these out. Really a great event. Please comment as well. And subscribe. Still on a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers. Tone, can you look at XDC chart? Bitfinex. Is XDC a stock or a shitcoin? Well, like, you guys got to be specific. XDC. I guess shitcoin? I mean, versus the dollar, nope, still looks like crap. But you got to look at it versus Bitcoin. I've never even heard of this scam. Calculated by TradingView. Yeah, I mean, this thing doesn't even have any volume. No, it's done. Well, it's not done yet. I mean, why do you care about this? Once it breaks this line, it's going to go to 0. It's going to go to where it started. I mean, these are just some of the worst things you can possibly gamble on. I mean, you're better off, going to the casino, drunk, and playing roulette. Like, totally, belligerent. You'll have better chances. Speaking of shitcoins and scammy projects, how's Ethereum doing? Oh. So far, so good. Well, at least as far as my predictions go. It's following the path I anticipated it following. I'm not bullish at all. All right, guys. On this note, it's time to get going. I got to do some more work. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. We remain 100% bullish in our position. And hopefully we don't even see the moving average crossover, as the candle that begins in 10 hours will take us to new swing highs. And the next top is coming in at 34,000. But this time around, we will not be on an MRI top. So it'll be very, very interesting. Thank you all for watching, and see you all on the next one. Yeah, speaking of gambling, guys, go to Bitcoin Motorists YouTube channel. If you really want to gamble on shitcoins, you're better off watching his channel about sports gambling. Shout out, man. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you everyone for watching. And a special thank you to everyone that just subscribed, the 7 of you that subscribed to the Financial Summit YouTube channel today. Thanks, guys. 7. 777. Hey, maybe I should go to the casino. Bye, guys.